So in today's lesson, I'm going to show you a really good example where it's worth learning some IPA symbols to really help improve your British English pronunciation. Why do we need to use IPA symbols? Well, English is not a phonetic language, so you don't just say what you read. So how can we know how to pronounce a new word that we haven't heard before? Well, we can look it up in a dictionary and look at the IPA symbols. So what are IPA symbols? Well, these are simple symbols that represent all of the 44 sounds that there are in British English. So today we're just going to look at two of the more important symbols, which these two symbols actually represent two of the 5 long vowel sounds in British English. And I find generally it's these long vowel sounds that a lot of students have difficulty making because they do not exist in their language or anything equivalent. So let's take a look at these symbols. As you can see, they both have 2 dots next to them, which indicates that they are long vowel sounds. The top one's a very common long vowel sound, and this is or. And we make this sound by pulling the tongue to the back of the mouth, rounding the lips and dropping the jaw just a little bit. Or. And we can find this in words like horse or for. And it can be spelt in many different ways, but the two of the more common ways to spell this is OR or AL. Or. Now, the other symbol that we have here, this symbol is so another long vowel sound, and this is very similar to the schwa sound, the most common sound in English. The only difference here is we drop the jaw a little bit and make a much longer sound. So we relax the mouth, the tongue stays in the center of the mouth, the lips are relaxed, and just drop the jaw a little bit. And this sound can be found in words like her or stir. And again, it can be spelt in many different ways, but one of the more common ways for it to be spelt is O-R. So let's look at a couple of examples of words with these long vowel sounds. Okay, so both of these words start and finish in the same sound. So they start with the W sound, which you make by just rounding the lips as if you're gonna kiss someone. W. And the ends in a K sound, which we make using the tongue at the very back of the mouth. K. So W, K. So it's this sound in the middle that really makes the difference. So looking at this first one, we have W, or, K. W, or, K. Now I want you to say after me, W, or, K. W, or, K. W, or, K. Walk, walk, walk. Walk, walk. Now this word, so we have the sound, so we have W, K, W, K. So I want you to say after me, W, K, W, K, W, K, W, K, work, work, work. Work, work. So as you can see, by understanding the sound here, this IPA symbol can really help you understand these two words, which are often muddled up, and we can see why. Look, this is normally like or, O-R. Yet work is O-R. So can sometimes be spelled O-R, and or can sometimes be spelled A-L. Can be a bit confusing sometimes, but if we concentrate on the IPA symbols, we know exactly what sounds to make.